As class president, it is my highest honor and humblest duty to welcome faculty, staff, students, friends, and family to the graduation of the Staunton River class of 2014. Today marks the door opening for the rest of our lives. No longer will Jacob Thompson compete in wrestling or Jimmy Moore compete in forensics at the Virginia States on a high school level. No longer will we take AP classes or courses at BSTC for half the day. No longer will senior Stuco members spend hours with Mrs. Butler after school planning for homecoming and free t-shirts. Personally, my favorite no longer of high school is that we will never be forced to take an SL test again. Instead, we will all take our steps out into the world, following various pathways, with no one less honorable than the other. Some will attend a college or a university to further their education, while others may go into the military to defend our country, and still others will move straight into the workforce. I encourage each of you to take every possible chance within your life. Now, allow me to clarify. Make good decisions, but take advantages of new opportunities when they arise. Try everything and enjoy the life you earn for yourself. Looking out at my classmates, I cannot wait to come back for our reunions and see your shining faces and hear about your future adventures. We will go great places and touch so many people. The people sitting around you in the audience today brought you here. And I encourage each of you to thank them for all they have done for you. Also remember to thank them for all they have yet to do with your life. There is so much more I want to say to the people who brought each of us here, but I'll now allow the pressure of this to rest on these two tremendous words. Thank you.
Please remain standing with me as we say the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag. Gentlemen, if you will please show honor by removing your caps or hats. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, and please be seated.
Good afternoon, honored graduates, faculty and staff, parents, family, friends, and distinguished guests. It is an honor for me to preside over commencement today, joining you to pay tribute to these scholars and to celebrate their academic achievements. Last year, during a graduation speech, our First Lady Michelle Obama urged graduates to take a stand against the culture that glorifies instant gratification instead of hard work and lasting success. The class of 2014 chose this sage quote and idea as their theme for this 51st commencement ceremony of Staunton River High School. And it is a suitable theme for an occasion such as this. Graduating from high school is, in fact, a perfect example of hard work and lasting success. It is an accomplishment that will open the doors for your future successes, of which I am confident there will be many. The class of 2014 has survived difficult times, and even in crisis, they have continued to work hard, knowing that lasting success comes with hard work, commitment, and dedication. They are a class of 247 students who have arrived here at this moment despite personal challenges and collective losses. Through it all, they have always continued to work hard. because they are known to be resilient, and along the way, they have gained maturity that will enable them to meet their next challenges. Will Rogers, American cowboy, vaudeville performer, humorist, social commentator, and actor, once stated, "Even if you are on the right track, you will get run over if you just sit there." This humorous statement is one that the class of 2014 has already embraced. Each of you already knows that you must keep going, moving forwards towards your goals. Moving forward is what we always do, because it is what must be done. It is my strongest wish for each of you that you continue to work hard and achieve lasting success, just as you have done in your 4 years at Staunton River High School. Students, it has been my privilege to see you attain this milestone in your educational career, to watch as each of you worked hard each day to achieve this lasting success. You are about to embark on your next journey, which will be filled with new dreams and opportunities. I am confident that you leave Staunton River High School with the aptitude to achieve all of the goals about which you have dreamt. I am profoundly grateful for the opportunity to have helped you reach your lasting success. May the joy and pride you feel on this day remain with you as you work hard to achieve your next success.
I'd now like to introduce our school board members. Vice Chairman, Ms. Julie M. Bennington. Mr. Richard P. Downey. Mr. Jason W. Johnson. Dr. John H. Hicks, Jr. Our Bedford County Public School Administration. Superintendent, Dr. Douglas Schultz, sorry. Assistant Superintendent, Dr. Cherie Whitehurst. Director of Technology, Dr. Ed Hosington. Director of Human Resources, Mr. Tim Parker. And our Staunton River High School Administration, Principal Miss Michelle Morgan. Assistant Principal, Mrs. Dawn Verhoof. And Assistant Principal, Mr. Josh Cornett. At this time, we would like to recognize our classmates and graduates who have enlisted in the military services of the United States of America. Please stand as we honor you. Thank you.
Good evening. As the class of 2014 graduates, it is entering into a world filled with unknowns, filled with worries, filled with setbacks, but also filled with opportunities. Opportunities that will allow the class of 2014 to excel in whatever we put our minds to. We will have opportunities to conquer the challenges in life and to leave our mark on the world. If you look in the commencement program you were given, you will see this year's graduation theme. Take a stand against the culture that glorifies instant gratification instead of hard work and lasting success. You will also notice it was written by a Democrat. So to balance things out, I'll quote the conservative Winston Churchill. "Success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts." Mrs. Obama's quote builds upon Churchill's theme of hard work. It means that there are greater things in life than high school proms and instant gratification. That true satisfaction comes from striving towards some future goal. Whether your dream is to be a doctor, a mechanic, a lawyer, or a poor teacher, the satisfaction comes not from the here and now, but from the gratification of striving towards and achieving that goal. All the graduates here today at some point have had to put hard work before anything else, be it an AP exam, an SOL test, a tough math course, a football game against the Minutemen who graduated a few moments ago, or giving this speech in front of all you people. All of us have worked hard to get where we are today, but the work is far from over. Obstacles in the forms of college, trade school, entry into the workforce, or paying off massive student loans while asking your parents for the money all await. The class of 2014 leaves well prepared to meet these difficulties head on. As we have done in the past, we will not only succeed in reaching our goals, but we will be all the better for having met the challenge. As we face the opportunities and stumbling blocks life will present in the pursuit of our goals, there are three main things to remember. First, there is no such thing as success without hard work and determination. The greatest moments in history have all been the products of these two components of success. Babe Ruth, winner of 4 World Series titles, once said, "It's hard to beat a person who never gives up." He should know he was the first and last Yankee to do anything without steroids. In this case, hard work paid off. Second, never forget those you meet along the way. As you strive towards your goals and aspirations, never forget the joy of helping others, the joys of family, and the simple fact of just being alive. It is great to have a dream, but it is even greater to make a difference in the lives of those around you. Finally, through good times and bad times, you are never alone. As you push forward through life, remember that friends and family are there to help you when you need it. And most importantly, there is a God above who is greater than all of us and loves us more than anything. Life is tough, but God is tougher. So, graduates, I leave you with these 2 questions. What is your dream? Are you willing to work hard in the pursuit of that dream? You only have one life and one opportunity to do something with it. Don't mess it up. Never let the challenges in life prevent you from reaching your goals and aspirations. Never let short-lived, instant gratification hinder the lifelong satisfaction that comes from hard-earned success. And never forget that there is nothing in the world that the members of this class cannot accomplish. Good luck, Staunton Rivers class of 2014. May we achieve all that we put before ourselves. Thank you.
To begin, I would like to graciously thank the staff, administration, and of course, the beautiful class of 2014 for bestowing upon me this high honor. I'll do my best not to mess this up. I would be remiss if I did not bring to your attention that although we are all gathered here, the class of 2014 is not complete. 2 seats are not warmed by their rightful owners on this day. As Ashley Barton and Katie Thurston are not here with us physically, though we can all feel their spirits, these 2 Golden Eagles are sorely missed and a big part of the class of 2014. Personally, I am in awe that it is finally our time, finally our turn to move the tassel from one side of the cap to the other, to walk across this very stage and very abruptly begin our adventures in the real world, as many of our elders eloquently put it. So much emphasis has been put on that phrase, the real world. Who would have known that a subpar television show's title could hold so much power and negative connotation to our young minds? From kindergarten to yesterday, it seems we have been warned time and time again, from sunrise to sunset, to be prepared for the metaphorical ton of bricks that will hit us when we enter the ranks of the real world. In elementary school, the transition to the real world was foretold by our teachers. We had been warned of a place where homework was assigned every night and was to be promptly turned in the next day. As young and carefree individuals whose most difficult task was to color in between the lines, we did not believe them. But, as predicted, within a week of our inauguration to 6th grade, the work came in waves. At the time, it was painful. Some of us cried, some pouted, and others pushed away all thought of what was being asked of us. It was hard. But the beautiful thing, ladies and gentlemen, is that we made it. We turned in our small assignments, listened up, and eventually stumbled into another foreign land, that of Staunton River High School. Looking back, I tried to remember what it was that made us all so excited to finally transition to the place separated from us by a parking lot and an incline of about 10 degrees. Many things came to mind, such as sharing the halls with seniors, meeting new people, and taking fun and exciting new courses. But one idea was most prevalent, and I can almost think back and hear a group of eager young boys and girls conversing about it over lunch in a cold carton of chocolate milk. Hand-holding is allowed up there. Much like our transition from elementary to middle school, the path was studded with continued warnings of varying intensities, from the typical "kids will shove you into lockers" to the teacher's warnings of the workload being enormous. Well, one of those myths turned out to be true. SOLs, our introduction to final exams, hundreds of papers to write, thousands of vocab words to study, and no kids being shoved into lockers. All in all, somewhat of a disappointment. But as teenagers, we have a knack of making the best of things, and whether disrupting the class or staring out the window was your forte, we found ways to entertain ourselves, and sometimes our teachers along the way. After 4 years of performing all the tasks our elders thought we would struggle with, we not only just performed them, but metaphorically knocked them out of the ballpark. We have arrived at this day. To all the naysayers and doombringers that foretold of struggles, we send this message. We have made it. Just like we made it through elementary, middle, and now high school, we will make it through the real world. We will not only make it, we will crush it. We will take the world by storm and continue to prove those who preach against us wrong. Along the way, we will fall, and there is no dismissing this fact. At one point, the cold hand of failure will smack us all in the face, and I know that everyone in this arena has experienced this feeling more than a few times. But the fact that we are all still here brings me to conclude that life goes on, and we have not truly failed. If being defeated was the end, and second chances were unattainable, there would be no underdogs and no fourth quarter comebacks. Failure is temporary, a stumbling block on the road to success. This is arguably the most important lesson I learned during my 4 years at Staunton River. Harlan David Saunders, more commonly known as Colonel Saunders, submitted his secret check-in recipe over 1,000 times before a restaurant finally accepted it. These failures motivated the Colonel, at last culminating in the wonderful blend of herbs and spices many of us love to enjoy. Without failure and his persistence, there would be no KFC, and I, for one, would not want to live in a world without KFC. Failure opens up new horizons, forces a change. This change can seem negative at first glance. When the dust settles and we find ourselves with increased experience and a much more determined mindset, it seems much more like a step towards success than an actual failure. With this in mind, I hope that we are all able to push on with our lives, failing, succeeding, and more than anything else, being happy. Because happiness is the key to our existence. Without it, the most opulent lifestyle is nothing, and with it, a man in rags will never stop smiling. Enjoy every moment you are breathing and every smile that passes your lips. Find what makes you happy and pursue it endlessly. Best of luck to you all, and thank you all for all the fond memories. Congratulations to us, because we did it. Way to go, class 2014.
Good evening. I would like to thank you all once again for being here today. Whether you're here supporting your children, your family, your friends, Staunton River, or all of the above, this is a wonderful day here for everyone. I'm honored and very humbled at the opportunity to speak here today. I extend my endless thanks to the students and staff at Staunton River High School, and especially to the class of 2014 for this opportunity. Graduates, today we are gathered here to celebrate the end of our high school careers and the beginning of a new chapter in our lives. Isn't it amazing how time passes by? It seems not too long ago, we were just starting school. On that first day, where we climbed along onto a school bus, only to be whisked away by our tearful parents into a new journey of our life. It wasn't much longer before many of us students would find ourselves asking, am I really going to have 12 more years of this? Before we knew it, what seemed like an eternity actually happened in a flash, thus leaving us hoping, just hoping, that time will somehow slow down for just a moment. Time is brutal and fleeting. It waits for no one. While we as humans have no control over time itself, we do, however, have control of what we do with our time. What I can say is that time surely is precious, and I encourage you to spend every moment of your life doing what you love and living each day as if it's your last. The door to our future is open, and the continuing path of our lives waits to be further constructed. In all likelihood, many of us will cross paths again in the future. But for some of us, however, this may very well be the last time we all come together. Look around, embrace one another, smile, and absorb this moment. Smile as this is a proud and glorious day for the class of 2014. We have made a lot of life out of our years at Staunton River, but there's still much life left to be lived. Many of us are going to college with a plan in mind. Many of us plan to jump full-time into the workforce, and there are those of us that may currently be without a plan. To those of you who are choosing to serve with your life, be it the Army, Navy, Marines, Air Force, Rescue Squad, or likewise, we send our utmost gratitude. Whether or not any of these scenarios may describe your situation, I encourage you to never settle for anything less in life than you know you deserve. Nothing should ever stop you from pursuing your dreams. For when you stop dreaming, you cease to truly live life the way it's meant to be. Find a meaningful purpose for your life, then go out and live it. One thing is for certain, and that is our future is uncertain. Wouldn't it be nice if life had a step-by-step plan to follow without any sudden surprises or hardships? As nice as it sounds, the answer is a resounding no. These sudden and unexpected moments serve us well after all. It is through conquering these obstacles in life that we learn to delve deeper into our souls and find self-discovery. And what a feeling that is. We decide whether to seize control of the situation or be overcome by the burdens we feel are just too much for us to bear. If there is one key lesson we have learned here through our time at Staunton River, it is how to overcome life's unexpected obstacles. I often reflect upon one of my first mistakes made early in high school. One lazy Monday afternoon, I arrived in Latin class only to discover that I had left all of my Latin material at home. I was in a deep sweat, fearing to leave a bad impression upon Miss Butler, and I debated about whether to tell her of this blunder or let it pass unnoticed. As she started to collect the homework from my classmates, the truth spilled forward. Fearing the worst, I awaited her response. How was I punished, you may ask? She threatened to whack me 30 times with a wet noodle if it ever happened again. Needless to say, I learned a lesson, not quite about forgetting books, but that my Latin teacher is pretty awesome. We've come a long way since our first days here, making many mistakes, but hopefully learning from them all, since that's what mistakes are for anyways. All of us students have had personal experiences here where we have learned valuable and occasionally not so valuable lessons. But through our 4 years at Staunton River, we have also faced difficulties together as a school. None of us will forget the November days of 2 years ago when we lost 3 of our beloved students. This was a very tragic time, and the school came together, not just to mourn, but to celebrate the lives of 3 amazing individuals who were taken all too soon. Their presence is surely felt here with us today. Following the accident, our eyes were then opened, and we began to treat each other differently. The student body and staff at Staunton River became closer to one another, and a renewed feeling of unity was felt, and is still felt around the campus to this day. We found new light and continue to work through the harsh times. Rachel's challenge was brought to the school, along with the founding of Staunton River's High Five, to further preserve our sense of togetherness, which I feel continues to grow stronger each day. It is together as a school where we find our most success. Booker T. Washington once said, "Success is not measured by the position one has reached in life, rather by the obstacle one overcomes while trying to succeed." In this past year alone, our school has experienced many unpredictable obstacles, only to soar on wings like eagles to new heights. Our soccer team first experienced tragedy when our beloved coach, Bruce Castles, unexpectedly passed away during the winter. Our team was shocked and left wondering, what's next for us? Then Mr. Gaviano, in only his first year at teaching at Staunton River, decided to give the heavily doubted team a shot, only to lead us to our best season in several years. Who could forget the inspiring act our marching Golden Eagles performed during senior night? In a series of unfortunate events, their halftime performance was cut short. The band members were crushed to have their last halftime performance of the year cut short after all their hard work. But still, they stood strong. At the end of the game, they came back out to finish their business. Then they blew away the crowd with their best performance of the year, an act no one at the game could ever forget. And another example of our perseverance, earlier this month, our Tarzan musical cast experienced sudden complications when one leading member sustained a concussion on rehearsal the day before their first performance, As heartbreaking as this was, the cast came together and even learned new roles in the last hours before showtime, only to go on and give 3 epic performances in honor of their injured comrade. Their injured cast member even overcame her concussion, returning to the cast on the last day of the musical to give an excellent performance. Moments of this magnitude have been prevalent at Staunton River since its existence. This school is filled with the hardest working overcomers around. There is no doubt in my mind that the class of 2014 will leave an echoing and enduring impact on our people and our society. One last piece of advice I give to the class of 2014 is to always follow your dreams, despite any hindrance or obstruction that may get in the way. As Langston Hughes once said, "Hold fast to dreams, for if dreams die, life is a broken-winged bird that cannot fly. Life is meant to be spent following and accomplishing dreams, not passing them up and wondering what could have been. Find your passion and pursue it. Dream big and never, ever stop dreaming. Don't be afraid to stand out, because the things that make you different are what makes you, well, you. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. So I challenge you all to go out and make the difference you were called to serve. Your future, your life, and your choice. May God bless you all in this journey. Class of 2014, go get 'em.
Ashley Barton and Katie Thurston, members of the class of 2014, lost their lives tragically in automobile accidents last year. Their deaths were a tremendous loss to the class of 2014, our school, and most certainly their families. Please join me for a moment of silence in memory of these 2 young ladies. Thank you. At this time, I would like to present Ashley's family with her honorary diploma. Now, I would like to present Katie's family with her honorary diploma.
Raven Nicole Adkins. Caitlin Danielle Allback. Tyler Wayne Alley. Joshua Leonard Alls. Mitchell David Anderson. Ariana Dare Andrews. Garrett Lee Andrews. Michael Thomas Atkins. James Calvin Baker III. Bobby Joe Ballard. William Taylor Barrett. Bryce Mackenzie Barton. Landon Joseph Bays. Kelsey Renee Blanks. Noah Nathaniel Blevins. Chester Cody Bobbitt. Emily Patini Bunsong. Emily Nicole Brammer. Aaron Casey Britton. Brittany Sky Brown. Marcus Trayvon Brown. Victoria Michelle Bruce. Tiffany Elizabeth Brumfield. Dakota Sean Bird. Alexis Brooke Caldwell. Dylan Walker Campbell. Deanna Lacey Caudell. Brittany Nicole Cawley. Whitney Dawn Cawley. Lisa Cheyenne Champ. Dylan Michael Chittum. Benjamin James Schote. Jeremy Wayne Klein. Dakota Shane Collins. Sarah Ann Colo. Michael Andrew Kudoris. Mackenzie Logan Crouch. Travis Clyde Crouch. Andrew James Yancey Crump. Garrett Wayne Cumby. Kiana Nicole Dabney. Adam Joseph DePonte. Justin Kenneth Deering. Danielle Lee Dickerson. Taylor Marie Donner. Damian Chad Doolittle. Trevor Lee Durfee. David Robert Dutilly. Brennan Hart Eric. Ryan Christopher Edmondson. Caitlin Grace Edmonston. Malika Chantel Eggleston. Laura Ann Ellis. Jason Dustin Guy Ely. D'Angelo Marquise English. Michaela Elizabeth Farmer. John Michael Farrington. Rodney Austin Ferris. Clay Seth Ferguson. Dawn Marie Flowers. Garrett Lee Folks. Cody Wayne Francisco. Grace Marie Fry. Cassandra Marie Funk. Robin Lee Gables. Christian Galindo Torres. Taylor Shea Gallegos. Juan Ignacio Gomez. Kayla Nicole Gobble. Haley Morgan Goff. Rebecca Marie Goins. Samuel Thomas Good. Amanda Marie Green. Ethan Blake Grizzle. Cody Allen Gunter. Kayla Diane Hambrick. Nathan Andrew Hamilton. Sierra Autumn Hancock. Catherine Marie Hayner. Tyler David Harris. Zachary Taylor Harvey. Cody Dwayne Hawkins. Brian Matthew Hayden. Michelle Jacqueline Hayes. Tana Joe Heath. Anthony Mason Headings. Michael Scott Helton, Jr. Koya Marie Henderson. Sarah Nicole Hensley. Robert Thomas Herbst. Jennifer Ann Hicks. Kevin Lee Hicks. Emily Jean Hyatt. Sierra Lynn Holdren. Joshua Nathan Howell. Jessica Christine Hughes. Ramir Tariq Hunt. Logan Christopher Hurt. Anthony Lewis Jackson. Violet Elizabeth Jacobs. Peyton Jean Johnson. Taylor Nicole Jones. Gary William Joseph. Brianna Michelle Keene. Haley Elizabeth Kelly. Zachary Robert Allen Kemp. Caitlin Abigail Kern. Captain Stuart Kidd. William Powhatan Kirby. Dylan Eugene Kirshner. Justice Alan Krebs. Trayvon Tari Langhorn. Brandy Michaela Lawhorn. Hawaiian Monet Lee. Devon Richard Leonard. Brandon Wayne Lilly. Jessica Ann Lloyd. Naomi Dawn Long. James Edward Medell III. Benjamin Taylor Madison. Anastasia Lilia Martin. Bobby Joe Martin. Deshaun Lee Martin. Wyatt Lee Martin. Caitlin Hope Masterson. Caleb Austin Maddox. Jordan Dale Maddox. Roman Zachary Mayhew. Alexander James McCorkindale. Mary Elizabeth McCorkindale. Morgan Page Metter. Robert Thaddeus Meadows. Rebecca Marie Myers. Mackenzie Page Miller. Jeffrey Michael Mills III. Tyler Wayne Monk. Dontel Shamar Moon. James Myron Moore II. Joseph Edward Moore. Olivia Louise Moran. Taylor Renee Morgan. Deirdre Starr Mullen. Troy Lane Nance Jr. Cody Dylan Neal. Lindsay Renee Newman. Christopher Michael Nichols. Nathaniel John Nichols. Travis Ryan O'Neill. Mark Christopher Osborne, Jr. Darren Matthew Overstreet. Lauren Taylor Overstreet. Xenia Elizabeth Euler. Aaron Wesley Palmer. John Merritt Pino. Sierra Angela Pitts. Lakin Ann Hoff. Kelsey Renee Prohl. William Lee Rader. Jacob Aaron Ransom. Savannah Rain Rivers. Brooke Ashley Robertson. Julia Claire Robertson. Trucker Austin Robertson. Dakota Allen Robinette. Robert Tyler Rogers. Spencer Dwayne Roy. Marvin Leroy Ruffner. Nathan Thomas Sacra. Nathan Kane Sanchez. Brooke Forrest Sanislow. Ashley Renee Saunders. Marissa Manuela Saunders. Dakota Ryan Savage. Samantha Taylor Shears. Samantha Paige Scott. Madeline Jane C. Joseph Wayne Shiflett. Christian Wayne Sigmund. William Andrew Simmons. Caitlin Marie Smolinski. Austin J. Spear. Mara Marie Spear. Cheyenne Lee Spotswood. Paige Helen Spradlin. James Patrick Sprouse. Hannah Elaine St. Clair. Courtney Jade Sparks Staggs. Cheyenne Nicole Staples. Sydney Maurice Stevens. Jordan Isaac Stinnett. Anna Ireland Strong. Warren Alexander Stump. Summer Deanna Sutphin. Angela Renee Dawn Swain. Graham Clay Tate. Cabra Lee Taylor. Nikki Marie Taylor. Edward Eugene Terry III. Taylor Morgan Tester. Carl Dexter Thomason III. Jacob Hunter Thompson. Anthony Louis Tanaccio. Austin Lynn Tosh. Billy Jeremiah Tuck. Taylor Elena Tuck. Brittany Megan Vinsel. Katie Josephine Walvort. Celestin Marlena Webster. Jamie Lee Weddle. Heather Lee West. Trevor Matthew West. Travis Lynn Wheeler. Remington Brandon Worley. Deanna Quinae Williams. Haley Ann Williams. Remington Lee Williams. Zachary Thomas Williams. Edward Sean Willis. Hunter Wayne Wimmer. Corey Michelle Woodford. Trevor Wayne Woolwine. Kaylin Paige Wright. Angela Ray York. Jacob Michael Young. Taylor Rochelle Cole. Hunter Allen Johnson. William Robert Prowse. Caleb Ryan Carnes. Cheyenne Marie Johnson. Caitlin Noel Dellis. Ashley Dawn Hartzell.
Will the class of 2014 please rise? By the power vested in me by the Virginia Department of Education and the Bedford County School Board, I now pronounce you graduates of Staunton River High School. You may turn your tassel.